My name is Jamson. I live with my family in a cozy little house on the outskirts of town. My parents, John and Mary, are both teachers at the local school. Dad teaches math, and Mom teaches English. They love their jobs and always encourage me and my siblings to do our best in school. I have two younger sisters, Emily and Lily. Emily is 7 years old, and Lily is 5. They can be a handful sometimes, but I love them to bits. We have a lot of fun playing together in our backyard or building forts with blankets and pillows in the living room. Every morning, I wake up at 7 a.m. sharp. Dad says the early bird catches the worm, so I try to start my day bright and early. After brushing my teeth and washing my face, I head downstairs to the kitchen. Mom is usually already there, preparing breakfast for the family. The smell of pancakes or scrambled eggs fills the air, making my stomach grumble in anticipation. Once breakfast is ready, we all sit down at the table and eat together. Dad likes to quiz us on math problems while we eat, which can be challenging but fun. After breakfast, I grab my backpack and head off to school with my friends. I go to Maplewood Elementary School, where I'm in the 4th grade. My favorite subjects are science and art. I love learning about how the world works and getting creative with paint and clay. During recess, my friends and I play soccer or tag in the playground. Sometimes we trade Pokémon cards or play games on our handheld consoles. After school, I usually walk home with my best friend, Alex. We've been friends since kindergarten, and we do everything together. We live in the same neighborhood, so we often hang out at each other's houses after school. We play video games, ride bikes, or build model airplanes in Alex's garage. When I get home, I usually have a snack before starting on my homework. Mom always keeps the pantry stocked with healthy snacks like fruit and granola bars. Sometimes, if I'm feeling hungry, I sneak into the kitchen and grab a cookie or two from the cookie jar. Don't tell Mom. Once my homework is done, I have some free time to relax before dinner. Sometimes I play basketball with my little sisters in the backyard, or I practice my skateboard tricks on the driveway. Dad says I have good balance, so maybe one day I'll be a pro skateboarder. For dinner, we all sit down together as a family and talk about our day. Dad likes to tell us funny stories from his math class, while Mom tells us about the books she's reading with her students. We take turns sharing our own stories and jokes, making each other laugh until our bellies hurt. After dinner, I help Mom and Dad clean up the dishes before heading upstairs to get ready for bed. I brush my teeth, put on my pajamas, and climb into bed with a book. I love reading adventure stories before bed, imagining myself as the hero on a thrilling quest. Sometimes, though, I can't resist the temptation of a midnight snack. I sneak downstairs to the kitchen and raid the fridge for leftovers or a slice of cake. It's naughty, I know, but it tastes so good. Other nights, I stay up late studying for a big test or finishing a school project. Dad says hard work pays off, so I try to do my best even when I'm tired. Eventually, I drift off to sleep, surrounded by the warmth and comfort of my family home. Tomorrow is a new day, full of possibilities and adventures waiting to be discovered. And I can't wait to see what it brings.
My name is Emily, and I'm the youngest in the Jamson family. I'm 5 years old, and I love living in our cozy little house with Mom, Dad, Jamson, and Lily. Mom always says I'm the sunshine of the family because I'm always smiling and giggling. Every morning, I wake up to the sound of birds chirping outside my window. I jump out of bed and rush downstairs to find Mom making pancakes for breakfast. Pancakes are my favorite, especially when Mom shapes them into funny animals like bears or dinosaurs. After breakfast, I help Mom feed our pet cat, Whiskers. Whiskers is a fluffy orange tabby who loves to curl up in my lap and purr while I pet him. Sometimes I dress him up in doll clothes and pretend he's my baby. He doesn't seem to mind too much. Once Whiskers is fed and happy, I get ready for school. I go to Maplewood Elementary School with Jamson, but I'm in kindergarten. I love my teacher, Miss Claire, and my classmates are all so nice. We play games, sing songs, and learn new things every day. During recess, I like to play on the swings or build sandcastles in the sandbox. Sometimes Jamson and his friends let me join in their games of soccer or tag. They're really nice to me and always make sure I feel included. After school, Mom picks me up and we go home together. Sometimes we stop at the park on the way home and have a picnic on the grass. I love running around and playing on the playground with Mom. She's really good at pushing me on the swings really high. When we get home, I help Mom with chores around the house. I help her fold laundry or set the table for dinner. Sometimes I even help her bake cookies or cupcakes for dessert. I love licking the spoon and getting frosting all over my face. After dinner, Dad reads me a bedtime story before tucking me into bed. My favorite story is about a princess who goes on a magical adventure to save her kingdom from an evil dragon. Dad does funny voices for all the characters, and I giggle until I fall asleep. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and tiptoe downstairs to the kitchen. I'm always hungry, even though Mom says I eat like a little bird. I sneak a cookie from the cookie jar and eat it quietly in the dark. It tastes even better when it's a secret. Other nights, I have bad dreams and can't fall back asleep. I crawl into bed with Mom and Dad, and they cuddle me until I feel safe again. Mom sings me lullabies and strokes my hair until I drift off into dreamland. I love my family and my home more than anything in the world. Every day is a new adventure with them by my side, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. My name is Lily, and I'm the middle child in the Jamson family. I'm 7 years old, and I love playing and having fun with my big brother, Jamson, and my little sister, Emily. Our house is always filled with laughter and excitement, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Every morning, I wake up to the sound of Mom's gentle voice calling us downstairs for breakfast. I rub my eyes and stretch, then jump out of bed and race downstairs to join the rest of the family at the breakfast table. Mom usually makes pancakes or waffles, and I like to smother mine in syrup and whipped cream. After breakfast, I help Mom and Dad get Emily ready for school. I help her pick out her clothes and tie her shoes, just like a big sister should. Then, we all walk to the bus stop together, waving goodbye to Emily as she climbs onto the bus with her backpack. Once Emily is off to school, Jamson and I walk to Maplewood Elementary School together. Jamson is in 4th grade, and I'm in 2nd grade. We walk hand in hand, chatting and laughing about all the things we're going to do at school that day. I love reading and writing. I'm always the first one to raise my hand when the teacher asks a question, and I love getting gold stars on my homework. During recess, I play hopscotch with my friends or skip rope in the playground. Sometimes, Jamson's friends let me join in their games of soccer, and I try my best to keep up with them. After school, Jamson and I walk home together again. We talk about our day and make plans for what we're going to do when we get home. Sometimes we play dress up with Emily's doll clothes or build forts out of blankets and pillows in the living room. When we get home, Mom is usually waiting for us with a plate of cookies or a bowl of popcorn. We sit down together and snack on our treats while we watch cartoons on TV. My favorite cartoon is about a group of superhero animals who save the world from evil villains. I pretend to be a superhero too, flying around the room and fighting imaginary bad guys with my superpowers. After dinner, Dad helps me with my homework while Mom reads a bedtime story to Emily. Then it's time for bed. I brush my teeth and put on my pajamas, then climb into bed and snuggle up with my favorite stuffed animal, a fluffy pink bunny named Rosie. Sometimes I have trouble falling asleep, so I lie in bed and stare up at the ceiling, counting sheep until my eyelids start to droop. Other nights, I have bad dreams and wake up crying. Mom and Dad come running to my room to comfort me, and they stay with me until I fall back asleep. I love my family more than anything in the world. They're always there for me no matter what, and I know that as long as we're together, everything will be okay.
I hope you liked this conversation. If you could improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend.